good morning. Welcome to Virginia Beach and the Pete Braley Show. I'm Pete Braley, along with my son, who is also the creator of the show, executive producer, director, engineer, and the guy that played with Liam a lot yesterday.
Too much, some would say.
Yeah. My son, Matt.
I'm exhausted. I would rather be asleep. I'm going to be honest. I love doing this, but I would rather be asleep right now. I might still be asleep right now.
You might?
I might.
Okay, I'll try to keep it down.
Okay. Yes, that'd be great.
Yes. Our plans today in Virginia Beach, we might go to one of our favorite, well, I guess we are going to one of our favorite breakfast places down here. So depending on how hungry we are, the show could end at 8:20. I don't know.
True.
But anyway, good morning and welcome to show number 52. Join us in the chats this morning and let us know what's going on with you. We got all the technical issues figured out yesterday, so
we're good for now, as they say.
Good to go. Knock on wood.
Yes.
Good to go.
Also, I just noticed we're matching.
I know.
Normally we don't do this.
And we really don't talk to each other much before the show.
We actually don't talk to each other much at all. Yes.
And you like it that way.
I prefer it
You
that
would
way.
prefer it
Yes.
that way. Yes.
Yeah.
But, let us know what you're up to in the chats. And, of course, like us or subscribe if you have not yet on the YouTube page. And
Yes.
if you could, if I could ask you to like everything we post, it kind of helps,
And share it with your friends, your family, anyone that you think would like our show.
I did want to point that out because a lot of maybe some of our former listeners, really are into the YouTube thing. Maybe you can show them how to do it and how easy I think it is to gain access to the show.
Help out the older folk.
Help out the older. Oh, before you get going on that, yeah. But it was a busy day yesterday, and let's see. Why don't we start out with? I told you yesterday about the new screen that Sarah had put on their back door.
Yes.
Which kind of, I guess we should show you how Liam likes to enjoy that screen.
Yeah.
I did it with him for, I finally had to say, somebody check it out. I was putting together that video. Every time we went out, hello. And then he started waving at us as we every time we went out. Just back and forth and back and forth.
What's even better that I didn't realize until now is you can hear us on the show talking about the game while Trish was recording that video.
My name's not Trish.
So that's the best part.
That's
in the
what we were
background,
talking
that's
about,
us talking on the show.
On the show about it.
So if you missed yesterday's show, you can go back and watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus, the other thing is he often takes your hand and leads you through the door.
Yes.
And then you turn around and come back through the door.
Yeah.
And
Somehow
then you turn around.
Trish got lucky where she didn't have to participate.
I don't know how she did that.
I don't know.
I'll have to ask.
I had to run back and forth through that door about 50 times yesterday.
And besides that running, he was doing some more running around the house.
Yes, this is the most active I've been in a long time. 1, 2, 3, go!
Hey!
To the door. 1, 2, 3, go! Yoda's in the way. Wanna see Grammy? To Grampy? 1, 2, 3, go!
How you doing, Uncle Matt?
I'm tired. Your phone? I will say my form is not typically that bad, but I'm carrying a 50-pound baby. So
Sack of potatoes there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you did teach him to count to 3, although later in the day he was cheating.
Yeah, he just goes to 3 now. He just says 3, go.
Yeah.
Which is, it's cheat. Plus, he starts running before go.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's not fair.
No, it's
Not fair.
cheating. It's cheating.
I understand Diane said she would be back with us. Is she in the chats this morning?
Not yet, but hello, Diane.
Okay. She mentioned she would be listening and chatting with us live this morning after her adventure driving out to California, and then flight was canceled, and then she flew an overnight. And
Travel probs.
Yeah. What do they call that? The red eye?
Yes,
Yeah,
overnight.
The red eye when you fly overnight.
Yeah.
Today is Tuesday, August 17th. It is National Nonprofit Day. It recognizes the goals and positive impacts that nonprofits have on communities and the world.
Okay.
It's National Massachusetts Day.
Yeah.
Before I look at any reason why, remember that this This website gives every state a day.
Yeah,
so it's
that's true.
Just our turn.
We're not even in Massachusetts for Massachusetts Day.
That's right. We blew it.
Our Massachusetts folk better go crazy on this Tuesday night.
Well, why don't we have some chocolate chip cookies today? That's the official cookie of the state of Massachusetts.
How do you claim that as the official cookie? Like,
don't know.
isn't everyone trying to get that
Well,
one?
I think
that's single-handedly, and I mean, you can fight me on this, but chocolate chip cookie is the best cookie of all time. It's the best cookie flavor, hands down.
Yeah,
There isn't a better one.
even my love of peanut butter blossoms, I would have to agree with you.
It's just the OG, you know?
The
And
OG.
it's probably not even the OG.
But I believe, and somebody else can help me if I'm wrong here, I believe Toll House cookies were invented in Massachusetts.
Oh.
So maybe that's why.
Dana said, Massachusetts fluff, enough said.
Yeah,
I like it. That's
really.
true. We should have some fluffernutters today.
And the festival is next month?
From that giant tub of fluff, which, by the way, does not have an expiration date. So
Yeah.
we're just, I mean, does fluff have an expiration date? It's probably just barely edible, It's like just that much. The sugar concentration is just too high.
There's no expiration date on that big tub of fluff.
Can it expire,
I don't know.
I mean, if it's almost all sugar, does sugar expire?
Evidently
I feel
not.
like you buy a bag of sugar and you have it for a while.
Right. This is National I Love My Feet Day. It's
That's just weird.
to promote cleanliness, keeping your feet clean.
And self-love, I guess.
And self-love, yeah.
Yes.
It's National Thrift Shop Day. A lot of people love thrift shops.
Great song.
What's that?
Great song.
Great song?
Thrift shop. Or is it thrift shopping? Thrift shop.
Who's that by?
Macklemore.
Oh, okay.
That was like the biggest song. Like, What?
yes.
see, I hate it with music because I want it to be like, that was the biggest song like 10 years ago. But I don't know if that's too much time or not enough time.
Yeah.
It could have came out 50 years ago. I don't know. I lose track of time
Didn't
when
you
it
used
comes
to
to
sing
music.
that with Sarah?
Did I used to sing that?
Well, I mean, like in the car and stuff like that.
Maybe.
No?
I don't know.
It's also Black Cat Appreciation Day.
Okay.
This aims to dispel all myths surrounding black cats. Additionally, the day should not be confused with National Black Cat Day, which is in October.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Just
Don't you dare confuse it.
don't
Okay.
confuse the two. No.
We're going to celebrate again in October.
On the date book on this day in 1903, Joe Pulitzer, hey Joe, he donated $1 million to Columbia University and begins the Pulitzer Prizes in America. On this day in 1939, The Wizard of Oz opened at Lowe's Theater in New York. On this day in 1957, you know how I love baseball oddities?
Weird
Yeah.
events. Yeah.
Baseball player Richie Ashburn hit a foul ball that hit the fan by the name of Alice Roth twice in the same game
Wow.
while he was playing for the Phillies.
Well, because the first one knocked her out and she was dead. The second one.
The
hit her again.
the first foul ball broke her nose.
Oh.
The
And she stayed.
The second one hit her while they were putting her on the stretcher.
That's an omen. You should never go to a baseball game again.
How-
I mean,
how can a
that's
guy-
just bad luck, you know?
How can a guy foul two pitches into the same place?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But that's why I feel like that's something to do with her, you know?
Yeah. Don't sit next to Alice.
Yeah.
And on this day in 1998, the Monica Lewinsky scandal began as President Bill Clinton admits in tape testimony he had an improper physical relationship with an intern.
Which has just offered up great material for, comedy skits and
yes.
music. There's raps. Eminem has rapped about it. It's great.
Did he really?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't want to say the lyric because I don't
Yeah.
remember what it is, but I think it might be in Rap God. I'm not sure. Could be a different song.
Celebrity birthdays today. Robert De Niro is 73. Donnie Wahlberg, born in Boston, is 52. And Dustin Pedroia is 38.
Legend. Love that man.
Yes. Did you notice when they had his retirement ceremony at Fenway,
Mm-hmm.
he referred to his career ending on one play?
Yeah.
I
Screw you, Manny Machado.
I don't think he blames Manny though.
I
Didn't
think he does though.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Well, because I remember there was a game when Manny was with Baltimore, which is when Dustin got hurt. But there was a game where they focused on Dustin and Manny in the dugouts, and Dustin was saying, "Hey, I got no problem. I got no problem with you. It's them," because the rest of the team was trying to beat him.
Yeah. Well, I think Dustin's a big enough guy. I think he was probably like, guys, listen, we're not stooping. But he probably still blames him slightly.
Yeah.
He just probably didn't want, to throw it. I mean, throwing at someone, it has its place sometimes, but it is kind of dangerous. We saw that yesterday.
Especially if they throw it to the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming up today, over 30% of Americans say it is not necessary to shower every day.
Some say not every month.
Ugh.
I'm just kidding.
We are clean and refreshed this morning, by the way.
Yep.
What useless thing do you excel at? Useless thing in life, but you're really good at it.
Okay.
Yeah. And people who cater to the super rich, what things have you seen?
That could be interesting and scary.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
I can see the chats.
I know.
I can't read them.
You can't read them if they're too far away.
Yeah.
I should move them to that side of the screen. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Let's see. Abby said good morning. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning.
Justin said morning, lads. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Justin.
Danny said good morning, gents. Happy Tuesday, Vertical Coffee. And Andiamo. And
Diamo?
Andiamo. Andimamo. Am I missing something? Do I not speak that language?
I don't know that one.
You people in the chat just always trying to get me looking stupid. Gary said, yay, cameras work today. Great job, Matt. Thank you. Thank you. It was a very stupid, not even mistake. It wasn't on me. It wasn't on the technology. It was just the universe saying, hey, screw you on this Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Justin said, Matt's got some serious wheels. Does he, though? I mean, does he? He was looking a little sluggish.
Well, you had that 50-pound sack of potatoes.
True. Plus, I try to run like an idiot because it makes it more comical.
And the dog was in the way.
Yeah, that second time. I'm just mad we didn't get him saying go. He has a very loud go when I say go.
He does.
But we didn't get that on video. Dana said he tubed it, Gary. Giggle. I didn't actually have to yet. I was on the verge of it because I had no other answers, but then I figured it out. So again, though, it wasn't even me. It was just a stupid thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it, though. That's enough.
Okay.
Anyways, San Diego is so beautiful. I can't wait to go back. I've never been.
We went out there when Sarah was 2, so you weren't even thought of.
No.
But we did.
Doug wasn't even thought of at that point.
No, that's true. We did make a trip. I remember Sarah's what do you call it? Clock, inner clock, whatever.
Jet lag, like when you get jet.
No, it's not.
Inner clock. What do you?
You know confused. When your clock is all goofed up, there's a word for that.
You're jet lagged.
Well, yeah,
that's the only word I can think of. I don't.
Yeah. But Sarah was all goofed up because, I mean, her sleep the first few days out in California was all screwed up. She was getting us up at like 6 a.m., 5 a.m., and who wants to do that on vacation, you know?
Yeah.
But we did go to the San Diego Zoo, or as Steven says, that's my son-in-law, it was his house, married to Sarah, who's from San Diego. Every time we refer to the zoo, we must say the world-famous San Diego Zoo.
Oh,
yes.
That's cocky.
Yes. So we did go to the zoo, and, yeah, San Diego was very nice.
The only time I've ever been off the East Coast is we went to Chicago that one time for Doug's boot camp graduation.
Yep.
I think that's the only time, though.
That's the farthest west you've been?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Who's taking me out west? Let's do it. Abby said, oh, what a fun uncle. A funkle, if you will.
A funkle.
I'll take funkle. Funkle, Matt. Danny says, Massachusetts fluff. I already said that. I'm sorry. Danny says, the chocolate chip cookies was made at the Toll House in Whitman, Mass.
Okay.
So there you go.
Mass. Yeah.
Abby said, the kids said they want to celebrate a national day today. What else do you have? Go buy
let's see.
a cap. Or don't you have a cat? Or, I don't know. Is it a black cat?
Black Cat Appreciation Day. Thrift Shop Day.
What was the chocolate chip cookie thing?
I Love My Feet Day.
Or was that this day? And I don't know. We mentioned chocolate chip cookies, so I say make chocolate chip cookies.
You can't lose.
I don't even know if it's a day.
You can't lose doing that.
Diane said, good day. All happy to be Eastern Standard Time again. Everyone should have a cross-country drive with their adult child. You will gain a lot of respect and trust. I think I spend enough time with Pete right now.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit later. You know.
Imagine if you and I did a cross-country drive, just the two of us.
I don't think I'd make it out of Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Danny said, glad to see you back, Diane. Yes. Welcome back.
All right.
Abby did say thrift shop was 9 years ago. I was close. I said 10.
Yeah, you said 10.
But I also had no idea. That was a complete shot in the dark. Abby did say, oh, good, we have a black cat. They can celebrate that. There you go. Make some chocolate chip. Give chocolate chip cookies to the cat. I'm just kidding. That's probably not healthy.
Is chocolate bad for cats the way it is for a dog?
I don't know.
Although we had Oscar the Beagle who ate a whole thing of fudge
Somehow survived.
and was fine.
I mean, he was sick. Like, he got sick that day.
He
But
threw it up.
But then, like, 10 minutes later, he just was like, I'm all right.
I'm all right.
You guys don't need to worry about me.
Where do we go? Snacks?
Yeah. By the way, that word was Italian from Dana for get going.
Oh, okay.
Andiamo?
Sounds good.
Andiamo?
Sounds
Sorry.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's get to it.
All right, let's get to the news for this Tuesday, see what's going on. With the Taliban in control of Afghanistan, President Biden addressed the nation yesterday and defended his decision to pull American troops out of the country. He said, "I stand squarely behind my decision. After 20 years, I've learned the hard way that there was never a good time to withdraw U.S. troops." Biden said the choice he had to make as president was between following through on an agreement to draw down U.S. forces or escalating the conflict and sending thousands more American troops back into combat. An investigation is underway after a JetBlue flight crew spotted a drone while landing at Logan Airport Sunday night. The flight from San Diego, the flight from San Diego was at an altitude of 8,000 feet when the sighting occurred. The FAA stated the flight landed safely and the crew did not have to take evasive action. The case is under investigation.
Drones are becoming bigger and bigger problems.
Around airports.
Yeah, they're great, but they're so that and like stalking people, like
Yes.
flying over beaches and stuff.
Yeah.
If a creep gets a drone, man, it's not good.
I saw a TikTok of a woman in the backyard. There was a drone flying, looking in their dining room window. She was out there with a tennis racket,
Yeah.
which her husband thought was funny, but it would work, right?
I also feel like that should like it's trespassing. No,
Yeah.
Like if they're in your backyard, you should be able to swat it down, right?
The neighbor shot it with a shotgun.
I love that.
The Washington Monument was closed on Monday after it was struck by lightning on Sunday night. The lightning strike was captured by Travis Nix, and he shared it on Twitter. And we've got the film.
Oh, I missed it.
It's
Wow.
crazy.
And I realized I said film and it's video. I don't know why.
And, you're old. It's okay.
He was filming near the Lincoln Monument when the sky lit up and then that massive bolt of lightning. The National Mall and Memorial Parks Division of the National Park Service replied to Nix's tweet explaining that the lightning bolt caused damage to the monument's electronic access system and that it would be closed down so they could repair the damage.
I wonder if it's a frequent problem. I mean, it is a very tall structure in the middle.
Yeah,
of
and I
an
always
open-
thought lightning hit the tallest thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And if you are wanting to get a dog, you may have to wait a while because dogs are in short supply at the moment, and it looks like it might get worse before it gets better. It's a growing demand for dogs during the crackdown on imports, plus more regulations on breeders that is causing the severe shortage. Successful spray and neuter programs have also meant the number of shelter animals plummeted over the last several decades, adding to the shortage. I guess we're lucky we got Charlie when we got him.
Yeah.
All right. Red Sox had a night off last night before they start a series with the Yankees, but we will check sports in just a moment. According to a new study, kids and teens in the U.S. get the majority of their calories from ultra-processed foods like frozen pizza, microwavable meals, chips, and cookies. 67% of calories consumed by children and adolescents in 2018 came from ultra-processed foods, which is a jump from 61% in 1999. The greatest increase in calories came from ready-to-eat or ready-to-heat meals, such as pizza, probably sandwiches, probably Hot Pockets, right?
Oh, yeah. I love me a Hot Pocket, man.
Yeah. Packaged sweet snacks and treats such as cakes and ice cream were a runner-up, which made up 12.9% of calorie consumption in 2018, compared to just 10% in 1999. The study also found that the education levels of parents or family income did not affect consumption of ultra-processed foods, because there is some thought that, it's more it's cheaper to eat lousy than it is to eat good foods.
But they found that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think that I should get off processed foods and stuff, but it's so difficult, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you're not eating Celeste pizzas and Hot Pockets every day, so I think you're doing okay.
No, I think that was you or your brother when you were in high school, right? Middle school?
Well, we didn't do it every day, Peter.
I can remember buying, 10 Celeste pizzas.
You had a lot of kids. It's not my fault, all right?
I didn't say it was
Jesus.
your fault. I didn't say it was your fault.
You could have stopped after 3. That's all I'm saying.
But then again, as we're seeing with Liam, and a reminder of what it was like with you guys, trying to get you guys to eat, like vegetables and healthy stuff
Yeah.
versus cookies and goldfish crackers.
I got him to eat chicken last night, though.
Oh, that's
He
right.
did not want to eat his food,
That's right.
and they're having troubles with it, so they don't let him have dessert if he doesn't eat his food. And
He
so
wanted,
he was fussing all night, and I finally got him to eat some chicken.
He wanted to eat his Oreos, and they weren't going to give him any Oreos because he didn't touch his dinner.
Yep.
Do you have any secrets? How'd you get him to do it?
I ate a little. Well, we brought out ketchup. I thought maybe that would help, and so I dipped it in ketchup and ate it.
Yeah.
And he saw me do that, and he was interested, and I got him to try it. He didn't like the ketchup.
Okay.
But then he got ketchup on his hands, and I was like, well, you got to lick it off. Lick it off your hands.
What
And
are
he
you gonna
licked
do?
it, and then he ended up liking it, and then he finished all the chicken. So,
Look at you.
yeah.
The Funkle.
Yep.
The Funkle
Sarah
man.
said she was going to pay me to stay down here and get him to eat dinner. I said no daycare, though, and she said, well, that's part of the deal. I said no deal.
No.
That's
And
that may be a Grampy thing that he enjoyed, not a thing I would enjoy.
he doesn't do diapers.
I don't do diapers.
Doesn't
I'm
do
the
diapers.
funkle,
Yeah.
the fun uncle. We've gone over this. I don't do that stuff.
All right, let's check sports on this Tuesday morning. Red Sox were off yesterday. They do open a series with the Yankees in New York tonight. The Las Vegas Raiders are the first NFL team to announce they will require fans at home games to show proof of COVID-19 vaccination. The team's vaccination no-mask policy will take effect for the team's September 13th regular season opener against the Baltimore Ravens, which will be a Monday night football game. And defending national champs, Alabama, once again number one. Anybody else tired of Alabama always coming out?
You're an LSU fan, so.
Yeah. This is the Associated Press Top 25 preseason poll. It is the fourth time in the past 6 seasons that the Crimson Tide has opened at number 1. Oklahoma comes up in second place, followed by Clemson, Ohio State, and Georgia. LSU not in the top 5.
That's just something about being from Massachusetts. We're just not really into college football.
No.
I wish I was, because people go crazy for that stuff.
Yeah.
Never really been into it.
Are you into college football? I mean, I remember when I was in management at the radio station, Boston College, the rep for Boston College called, and he said, "Hey, how'd you like to be the station that does Boston College football down there?" And I said, "No."
It's kind of sad if they went to that station for
To be
the official station of college
well,
football.
not the flagship,
blank.
but the
station to
home,
not be named.
the home of the Boston College Eagles.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting.
All right, that's it for sports. Entertainment news coming up. Sylvester Stallone has been in a number 1 box office movie for 6 straight decades. That story is coming up. A book was returned to a library in Pennsylvania 50 years late. Boy, and I could find a quarter for having my book out an extra week.
At that point, why?
The 1967 copy of Coins You Can Collect, that sounds like a real page turner, huh? That was written by Burton Hobson, was returned to the library last month, along with a $20 bill. There was also a letter with the book from the woman who apologized and said she checked out the book when she was a little girl. She added that she knew the $20 would not come close to paying the accrued fine, but suggested perhaps you can pay off some fines of some kids with it.
Okay.
I don't know how much the fine would have been, but 50 years.
I mean, I appreciate the message about paying off kids' fines. But at that point, 50 years, keep the book. I guarantee they forgot about it. And whoever was working there when you got the book is probably dead.
Right.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. Or, yeah, probably.
No, they're probably dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
But also, the book is probably worth less than $20. So if anything, you're just send him the $20 and keep the book. I mean,
It's a good point.
I'm all for the helping the kids out thing. That's the only part of this I like.
Yeah.
But other than that, why I mean, you 50 years. How'd you remember that? Like you? I mean, there must have been a stamp on the inside.
They must have come across it while cleaning, right, or something.
How does it take you 50 years to find the book, though? I mean, I clean. I feel like you clean every year, every couple years,
right,
maybe.
right.
But 50 years, like, what does your house look
I'm
like,
thinking
lady?
it fell behind.
Maybe. But
Yeah.
50 years. Just keep the book. Just keep the book. If you want to send money, but keep the book.
Yeah. I owed 25 cents last time I got a book from the library. Because I can't. I used to be very quick, but I guess now that I'm putting the show together, or
blame it on the show. It's my fault.
now that TikTok has come along.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Well, you say it too. You told me mornings TikTok got me last night.
Because, okay, and last night was a perfect example of this. And granted, it wasn't TikTok, but I think you were on Twitter. And so he's laying on the couch at Sarah's, which is an arm's throw from where we are right now.
Okay.
And Trish was wiping the table, and you could hear, like it was making like a rubbing noise or something, because she was wiping the table down. And he goes, "Does the dog have something?" Because he heard the sound. Pete heard the sound.
It didn't
and was
sound...
like, does the dog have something? Do we need to check on the dog? Trish was right here wiping the table. All he had to do was look to the right. He would have seen what the sound is. Wouldn't have even had to say anything and looked back. He doesn't take his eyes off the iPad and goes, "Does the dog have something?" Keeps scrolling. I look at it. I'm like, are you kidding? She's wiping the table. She's right there. Like, what is wrong with you?
I am so glad that I can provide you with so much
That's
entertainment.
the stuff we're talking about when we say you got a TikTok problem. It's not the fact that you're on TikTok. It's just...
It's just tuning everything else
yeah,
out.
you just don't care about the rest of the world.
All right. Entertainment news. Let me check that this morning.
Notice how he's like not even acknowledging it.
No,
He's
we're just
moving on.
Just gonna move on.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez erased all photos and mentions of Alex Rodriguez from her Instagram account as her relationship with Ben Affleck continues to heat up. The change was spotted by fans over the weekend, more than 4 months after A-Rod and J-Lo announced their split. How cute they had. Little names. A search through over 1,000 accounts that Jennifer follows reveals that Rodriguez is no longer on the list. She unfollowed her ex and she deleted their photos together. Now, I've never been in this situation because
we know.
I've been married to your mother.
You found love. We get it.
I would think that's a normal thing, though.
To find love? No.
No. To delete your
I was
going
to say that. That's just kind of what you do when you go through a breakup. You don't. I think it's weird to keep the photos personally. Like to be dating somebody new and to keep photos of you and your ex. I feel like that's weird.
Yeah, I would agree.
Unless you guys are still good friends. I mean, if your current spouse or significant other is okay with it, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that's part of the process. You just delete everything.
And Sylvester Stallone has been in a #1 box office movie in 6 straight decades. The latest entry came when The Suicide Squad came out. When it came out on top last weekend.
Yeah.
Before that, there was Rocky in the 70s, Rambo First Blood in the 80s, Cliffhanger in the 90s, good movie, Driven in the 2000s, and The Expendables in the 2010s. In fact, of the 46 Stallone movies released over that 6-decade span, 20 have reached #1. I didn't realize he was that successful.
I feel like I need to watch all the Rocky movies. I think I've only seen the first one, but I don't know if I've seen the full thing.
How many were there? I know
4?
There were at least 4. Were there more than that?
I know that there's at least 3. I was guessing on the 4th.
Yeah. Stallone's next picture will be Samaritan, which is due out in August of 2022, when he will play a superhero. Isn't he almost 70? Or in his 60s? And he's going to be a super... You go, Sly.
Maybe he's like the late-aged version of a superhero.
Oh, superhero retired?
Yep.
Comes out of retirement?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get to today's story about showers in just a moment. We have any chat? I see we have chats.
Yes, let's see. There's debates going on about sandwiches in the chat here.
Sandwiches?
Abby said, now I'm intrigued. Are Hot Pockets sandwiches? And then Justin said, Abby, that's an excellent question because is a bagel a sandwich? There's so many foods with unwritten sandwich rules. Gary says, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yep, that's been a debate for years.
Dana says, in theory, a hot dog is a sandwich because it's between bread. That's true. So would would a Hot Pocket not be a sandwich because it's completely surrounded by bread? So wouldn't it be more of a wrap?
Oh, good point.
I don't
Good
know, just
point.
something I need to throw out there. Danny said we need to have a food show day. All right, that's a challenge. I think we could probably make that happen.
I'm not sure how we do an hour on food. But.
See, I don't know about a bagel though, because you don't eat a bagel like you eat a bagel sandwich like when you get a breakfast sandwich. Like
Right.
that would be a sandwich, but just a straight up bagel, I would say, isn't a sandwich.
I would agree.
Because I would eat it half by half.
Mm-hmm. I would
Unless
agree.
you're one of those weird people that eats it whole bagel.
Oh,
Like
no.
you cut it in half, put the cream cheese, other side on top, eat it like a sandwich.
No, I wouldn't do that. No.
Yeah?
But I know the hot dog debate has gone on for years, and Dana, that's a very good way to sum it up. The meat is between two parts of bread.
I don't think a hot dog should be a sandwich though, but technically I guess it is. So me and my unqualified, I don't know,
Opinion.
food expert status, I say Hot Pocket's a wrap, bagel's a bagel, and hot dog can be a sandwich when it wants to be a sandwich.
And can you eat a Hot Pocket without burning your mouth?
No, I actually thought about this because you need to take the first bite to open it up to cool it down.
Good
Like
point.
it needs that hole to
Yes.
cool down the inside.
Yeah.
So the first bite, you have to burn yourself
Because
It's
you can't really rip it apart.
No, and if you want to be like a loser, you could cut it in half. But that's loser status. Take a bite, burn yourself. That's the cost of getting a hot pocket.
Embrace
of eating
the
a hot
suck.
pocket. So you do that, and then you'll be good to go.
Okay.
Because it's got to cool down. I think about these things too deeply. I've spent too much time thinking about that.
Yeah,
And I don't
yeah.
know why I thought about that the other day. But I did. I've sat here, and I spent some time thinking about that.
These
That's
things
why I
just-
had such a quick answer to it, because I legit, I'm not even kidding. I've thought about this
You've
before.
covered it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, today's story, 31% of Americans surveyed say it is not necessary to shower daily.
Gross.
35% of those who think cleanliness is vital say they shower every day. I'm from that camp. He's from that camp. 15% shower every other day. Only 8% of respondents take showers once a week.
That's nasty.
And a mere 4% like to soap up more than twice a day.
I would say I'm a 1 to 2 shower a dayer.
1 to 2.
A 1 to 2 shower a dayer.
There have been shower a day.
That is me. That is my stance.
And you'll do too, like if you cut the grass or something.
Yeah,
right?
that's why if I cut the grass, one of the rare occasions, if it's a new moon or full moon and I decide to work out for the first time that month, I'll take a shower.
There was a time there you were working out pretty much just about every day, right?
My plan is when I get back from vacation to get back into it.
Okay. Yeah. 1 in 3 respondents acknowledge that breaking a sweat is an indicator to hit the showers.
Yes.
Yeah. Another third of the poll say they shower after noticing they have greasy hair or they are smelling unpleasant.
It shouldn't get that far, is my opinion.
Yeah.
It shouldn't get that far. It should. Default 1 shower a day. If you sweat during the day, a second one.
Right.
That's my theory.
More than 3 in 10 claim they're too busy to take a shower, to which I say, come on. You're too busy to take a shower?
Yeah, that doesn't.
Then you're not managing your time right.
Or you're taking way too long showers. What does it take you, like an hour to shower? You're like, I just can't squeeze it in.
53% say they always make room for good hygiene no matter what. I think you should.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to kids' bathing habits, 84% of parents of children up to 9 believe bath time is a crucial part of their daily routine. 35% of parents prioritize bath time for their young children by sticking them in the shower 7 or more times a week, especially if they are sweaty or smelly.
Yeah, for sure.
And overall, 69% of parents think good hygiene is essential for their little ones, saying they bathe their children more than they do themselves, which...
That's a little weird.
I
My
wouldn't go with
go-to
that.
assumption would that be adults shower more than kids.
Yeah, I would
'Cause
think so.
Sometimes kids, I feel like, go every other day. I feel like that's kind of... But
I
even
think that's what Liam does.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
will say that every day, like if he doesn't take a bath, they like wipe him down though. They still get
Oh,
a
yeah.
face cloth.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And again, it depends what kind of, like, if we've had fluff, chances are he's getting a bath.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, any sort of messy dessert, he's getting a bath.
Yeah. Yeah, or if, playing in the sandbox or something.
But if you're an adult and you don't shower every day, I definitely judge you immensely.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's... I mean, you can do it in the morning, you can do it at night, whatever floats your boat. I'm a morning person.
I am too.
I just feel gross if I wake up and don't shower.
And it helps me to wake up.
Yeah. Like
Helps me
sometimes
to
I'll wake up
focus.
and just, like, if I'm cutting the grass in the morning, I won't shower because I'll just cut the grass and
Right.
shower after that.
Right.
I still feel gross for that part of the morning until I cut the grass.
Okay.
Like, I need to shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your sister Kat showers at night, and I
She does
just
both, though, I think.
oh,
I don't
does she?
know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just have never. To me, I gotta. It helps me to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
It helps me to go.
Let's see. We do have some chats about this. More about the sandwiches, but we'll get to that. We'll get back to that.
I'll have to do a food show.
Abby said washing your hair every day is not good for your hair, so I've heard. No, that
True.
is true.
Yeah,
that
I've
is
heard
true.
that.
I shower every day. I don't wash my hair every day. They say, like, every other day, or even just don't wash your hair until it starts to get greasy. Like, when you can feel that your hair is getting gross, wash your hair.
Okay.
Because the oils and stuff is good. You want that on your hair, but obviously not too much. You don't want your hair to be greasy.
Right.
Death growth. And let's see. Are these all about sandwiches? Oh, Dana says, shower every day, days on the boo-boo bus twice a day. Yeah, for sure, right? That must be
Okay.
nasty.
Yes. Especially in this hot weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like when Trish comes home and her boots are on the porch.
You
we
know
know it's been a bad night.
Bad day.
We're like, don't touch those. The hazmat team is coming.
What did you step in? I don't want to know.
Yeah. Kat says it depends on my work schedule, but you still shower every day, so it's a dub in my book.
Yep.
So,
there you go.
Yeah. All right. This sandwich thing, people. You guys got me going crazy. Kat says, but is a wrap a sandwich? Technically, I guess.
Technically,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Because if you have like a turkey wrap, I would consider that a sandwich. I don't know. I feel like a wrap is its own thing. Yeah, Dana says nope. A wrap is a wrap. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I feel like a wrap is a wrap, a sandwich is a sandwich, and a hot pocket is a wrap, and a bagel is a bagel. You know, we'll make that into a shirt. A wrap is a wrap, a sandwich is a sandwich, and a bagel is a bagel. No one will ever know what it means.
That's right.
But isn't that the point of the T-shirt?
No one will
Because
know
you'll go out in public and they'll be like, "Dude, what?"
What? But
You'll
we'll
explain this, and you'll be like, "I heard it on the Pete Braley Show. It'll
Yep.
be free marketing for us.
Nice.
It'll be a great T-shirt for you.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe you'll make a lifelong friend or an enemy, depending on how you stand on the sandwich situation.
Very good.
But I feel like we need to make that into a T-shirt. Would people buy that T-shirt? I would wear it. I would wear it with just my face on it. It's just my face, and it says a wrap is a wrap, a bagel is a bagel, and a sandwich is a sandwich.
There you go.
Yeah.
I would buy one.
Just with the worst possible face I can make, too. Like, it won't be an attractive face. It'll be like me going like this or something.
They're lining
On
up
a
to buy your
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me know. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Now that we've gotten into your shower habits and all that, what is the what useless thing do you excel at?
Showering, for sure. I'm great at
You're
showering.
great at showering.
Yeah.
Some suggestions from people that were asked on social media. Someone said they excel at word searches. Doesn't matter in life, not going to get you any further in life, but they excel at word searches.
I feel like all puzzle games, though, that's like the easiest. Not to rash on people who do word searches, but like, I feel like you got, crosswords are pretty challenging.
True confessions? I
don't even know what that is.
No, I'm giving you a true confession.
Oh, I thought that was a game. I'm like, what old game? We're
maybe
in
there
your
is.
newspapers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do, is it Sudoku? Or
Sudoku.
Sudoku?
Sudoku is how I say it. I could be saying it wrong.
I can't do it.
I've never really played. I feel like that would probably be... I'm an accounting major. Ain't that right? Nathan, where you at?
Cat, is that...
Yeah, Cat plays Sudoku.
Cat plays those. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I've never really played that one. That's where you need each column to like add up to a certain number, right? Like vertically and horizontally, it needs to add up to something.
You can, or
in like the block.
You can only use numbers once, or
something. Yeah,
does the 3 go here or here?
Yeah, you got to figure it out so it all adds up to like certain things.
I'd rather do
I feel like
a
I'd be pretty
crossword.
good at it. Yeah, crosswords give me a struggle though sometimes. Well, it's because of all that old information that you need to do a crossword.
Otis elevators.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like that stuff. Like who my age is ever going to know that?
Right.
Who anybody's age is ever going to know that?
Except
for Mrs. Guy who said that it's in the elevator, which I never knew.
It is.
Yeah.
Yoda the Beagle is now barking, which makes me think Mom and Liam are back.
Yeah, we'll see.
They took Sarah to work today. I think Stephen and Sarah are doing something very smart here. Stephen sold his truck before he deployed because why make payments for something I'm not driving?
True.
And he's not going to buy a new car until he's back from deployment. So they're sharing just one.
So Liam and Trish aren't here, but Charlie just came through the door.
Did you
So
open the door yourself,
I'm
Charlie?
not really sure how that happened. But yeah, interesting nonetheless. I am being told it's not adding. You can only use numbers 1 through 9 in each row and column. Why did I think there was adding? I think I've done something where there's adding in
Adding?
each row. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you
Like
have.
each row and column needs to add up to something. Is that a different game? Is that just something us accountants mess around with in our free time?
Why do you think your mother thought leaving Charlie in here
I don't know. She does
alone
that frequently.
was a good idea?
Well, she's here now. We can yell at her.
What? Hello?
Hey, thanks for the guest appearance from Charles, Trish.
Liam's here.
Lenny, baby, what's happening?
Hello. You have a new shirt on. Let's get you this way today, maybe, huh?
What's up, buddy?
What do you got? Is it got is it Star Wars?
I don't know. I can't see.
What's your shirt say? Yeah, you like this thing, huh?
Every day before the show when I'm setting up, he likes to sit in the chair next to me and just talks on the mic and moves it from where I just put it.
That was
It's great.
Charlie.
It's
Charlie was trying to get
It's a
up
really
here.
fun game we play. What up, Trish?
My name's not Trish.
Don't worry, I played the sound effect for you.
Can you say hi? Hello.
Hi. Say hi to Grammy.
Hello.
No.
No?
Was he sleeping in the car?
No,
Okay.
kind of zoning.
That's my coffee. Grampy's coffee. Okay.
Do you see you in the screen?
He won.
There's a little baby right there.
Look at you.
That's funny, huh?
What? You okay? I'll go over there when we're done with the show. Okay? Do you want to get
No
down
idea
and go
what
with
he just
Grammy?
said. Baby language.
Slow down. Here we go. Oh, you found the. You have a guest mic on the floor here.
Yeah.
You found it.
It's not plugged in, which is probably a good thing because it's probably going to be banged off a table.
Oh,
or
you
something.
got a microphone too, huh?
Oh, is that for us?
That's heavy.
All right.
Yeah. I have two now.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, you want me to put it here? Okay.
We
He
have
kn-
a new set designer.
He knows what he wants to do.
Yeah. I think he wants to sit on your lap with that mic now.
Is that what you want? Oh, he just discovered my phone. He loves phones. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, you go with Grammy.
Dana said you have to have a numbers mind for Sudoku. Can someone tell me how to pronounce
Is
it?
it Sudoku or
Sudoku? Sudoku.
Sudoku.
Sudoku is how I'm pronouncing it.
Liam, how do I pronounce
I do
it?
have a numbers mind, so maybe I'll try it out.
Liam is pulling my... I gotta go.
Maybe that's my homework. All right. Apparently, I'm finishing the show.
I gotta go.
Can you go with Grammy?
Can you go with Grammy and I'll be with you in a couple of minutes,
Grammy's
okay?
pretty cool. She'll play whatever you want to play.
So, yeah, the question is, what useless thing do you excel at?
Yes.
All right, somebody said word searches. Somebody else said, touching my tongue to my nose. This has got me a free drink at the bar many
20 bucks
times.
says Pete's going to try and do it right now. Are you?
Well, just for that.
Were you going to?
What?
Be honest. Were you
Well,
going to?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you were
you
going.
kind of have to, don't
All
you?
right, go ahead.
I can't do it.
Yeah, no, you're not even close.
No, I can't
No.
do it.
I'm not going to try it because
You're not going to try.
I have my pride.
Oh, okay.
I can do it. You all should just trust me.
Anybody else? Anybody else admit to some useless thing that you excel at? You're really good at.
I'm trying to think.
I guess I'm good at.
Office trivia for sure. The show, The
Oh,
Office.
yes. Office
completely
trivia.
useless and will get me nowhere in life, but I can tell you anything about him. So
When-
try me.
When he is with his sister Sarah,
Yes.
they just throw out these quotes. The rest of us go, huh? And they go, The Office.
She threw you guys off yesterday because she said a Friends quote. And so
All
you guys, and you, it's funny because your gut reaction is always, what is that, The Office? And no, it's actually Friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got me on that one.
Yeah.
And someone else said flags. I know flags. I can describe flags from memory.
All I can think of is Sheldon Cooper, Big Bang Theory. What is it, Flags with Friends? What is this show called?
Wasn't it called Flags with Friends?
or whatever. His
Yeah.
little podcast.
He had a podcast about flags.
Yeah.
So
That's all I can think of. Abby
Don't-
said reciting movie quotes.
okay,
For me, it's Office quotes, but yes.
I should move this.
It's whatever. It's whatever. Let's see. Kat said, sad to admit, but I can touch my nose with my tongue.
Oh, okay.
I can do it too. just don't want to do it live on camera. There's so much pressure.
Man.
I can yo-yo. That's not really a good skill.
That's
A lot
right.
of people can do it.
That's right.
Big fan. I was cleaning out my room. I found a yo-yo. I was ecstatic. I've been playing with it ever since.
I'm only good with half of it, so I can yo.
You can yo.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Let's see. Dana said sarcasm and movie quotes is the way of the boo-boo bus, Abby. Sarcasm is my life. I don't think I'd be here without sarcasm. I don't know why. Probably because somebody else would kill me.
Didn't you say last night your sole purpose was to drive me crazy or something?
Yeah, my sole... What were we even talking about?
I don't know.
What was it? I don't know. You were talking about something because I was messing with you, and like you didn't get it. Which blows my mind. These people, for some reason, never know that I'm messing with them. When 100% of the time, I'm messing with you.
You're
So
messing
just, I
with
don't know
me.
how you always don't assume that I'm messing with you.
I know.
But yeah, I said my sole purpose for being on this earth is to mess with you. And I truly believe that.
Liam is coming at us with a potato masher.
Okay, interesting.
So-
What were you and Grammy doing over there?
He likes to play with the stuff in that drawer.
It's 8:45 in the morning.
We're making a banana bread later today.
Oh,
Yeah.
fancy. Let's
Which
see.
I always get. I'm now being beaten by a potato masher.
Oh, that's violent. Abby said, I can untangle things. Oh, it was Fun with Flags. That's what it was. I knew
Yes.
Friends with
Yes.
Flags with Friends didn't sound right. Fun with Flags. That's what it was. I love that show. Let's see. Dana says, excel at cooking. Never trust a skinny chef. That is a good point. Is it true, though, that the meal is never as good to you when you finish cooking it because, like, you've seen all the ingredients separately and you've been making it
And you've been smelling it.
and so it's never as good to you. When
I
you
would
eat
agree
it.
with that. I would
mean,
agree with that.
I don't really cook much, but
And
from
I
what
know-
have- for me, it's sandwiches. I've never made a sandwich. Like other people's sandwiches are always better than
I
when
agree.
I make myself a sandwich.
I agree with you.
So
Yes.
that's my thing. But other stuff, I don't really realize it as much. But it's mainly sandwiches.
I know often I'll be cooking and Mom will come into the room, or even when I was here with Sarah, she would come home from work and she'd say, "Oh, it smells great in here." And you're at the point where you're like, "Really? I can't." I don't.
Well, you've been in it.
Yeah, been in
Yeah.
it. You don't smell it.
Yeah.
So, but was it Abby who said she can untangle things?
Yes. Yep.
That comes in handy.
Yes.
That is a skill.
See, that's why I like being the only what would I be, the set designer, I don't know, producer, anything,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Because I know I wrap up the cords the way I want them wrapped up.
Yes.
They never
Yes.
get tangled because I wrap them up the same way every time, and it's great.
I used to have
The
a
second somebody else touches your stuff, it gets tangled.
football play-by-play partner, and be at the end of the game or trying to get out of there. Maybe it's a cold, rainy night, and I would try to help him out by rolling up the cords, and he would say, "Nope, I'll take care of it,"
Yeah.
because he had his way.
Well, a lot of people do like the arm thing where you like wrap it really tight. Were you doing that?
Yeah, I think I was.
Yeah, with mic,
that's wrong.
With
huh?
mic cords, what I've noticed personally is you need a very loose. I just hold it in one hand and you just loosely wrap it, and the cord kind of has a way it wants to go. The second you force it to wrap around your arm, the next time you do it, it's all going to be coiled in a way that you don't want it coiled.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a science to wrapping up cords.
I can see that.
Yeah. Let's see. Diane said, reading an old-fashioned paper map saved our butt once in the desert when we had no reception. I think at that point I would probably just be gone forever. I don't. I think I could figure. I know how to use a map, but to like find myself on the map would probably take me a while.
There's a skill I have though. I can fold a map.
Ah,
I can fold
Well,
a map back
Trish-
the way it's supposed to be
Trish
folded.
is a firm map believer.
Yep.
If she could use a paper map every single day,
What does she use on the trip down here?
the GPS?
I know,
Now.
but in the past, what does she use?
Oh, the triptych.
A triptych from
Yeah,
AAA.
From AAA.
Gotta love
She
it.
loves it.
Gotta love
Diane
it.
said, at least I was told paper maps were no longer useful before we left for the trip. I would probably be one of those people that would say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's definitely a place, and you found it. That's a very scary place to be in, though.
Lost in the desert.
Yeah, no, I'd
buzzards.
freak out.
We saw so many buzzards, huh? Driving down here.
Buzzards?
The
Oh, hawks?
I thought there were buzzards.
What's the
but
difference?
Well,
What's
a-
a buzzard? I've never heard of this.
A buzzard will circle a dead body up in the air.
I thought hawks do that.
Okay, what's the difference?
I was calling them hawks the whole way
Homework.
down, and no one corrected me. And
Homework.
now all of a sudden, this guy's throwing buzzards around here. I don't know.
I'll
I don't
find
know
out.
what the truth is.
You know I'll find out the difference.
But
for
anyways,
tomorrow.
yes, they were all flying around like radio towers
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's like, what's going on? Is there a dead body down there?
Right? Abby said I excel at being awkward in public. Get in line, okay?
Nice.
I excel at that.
Nice.
I told someone to have a nice day one day. Oh wait. Oh, went to say have a good night. Brain thought of day. So nay came out. Have a nice nay.
Have a nice nay.
No, that would be me.
Yeah.
That'd be. And the worst part is, you like think about it. You're like, I'm gonna walk up to this person and say, "Have a nice day," and then as you're getting up there, you're like, "Wait, it's night. Have a nice nay." At that point, though, what I've learned is call out your awkwardness. If you say something really stupid, just be like, "What the hell did I just say?" Have a nice day, and then you seem a little less awkward. If you leave it at "Have a nice day" and you walk away, that person's gonna be like, "What a weirdo." Yeah, but if you like call out your awkwardness, I've found that helps many, many times.
Okay.
Abby said, yes, you get desensitized to the smells and flavors when you cook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know. It's sandwiches.
And I'm with you with the sandwich, too. Your mother makes a great sandwich.
By the time I'm done making the sandwich, I'm like, I don't even really want this. But it's like deli meat sandwiches. Like chicken salad I can make because technically it's already made.
Right.
You're just putting it on
just
bread.
spreading it on.
So I'm all right with that. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I think a lawnmower game has begun out there. That's the worst game.
Sarah made a salad the other day, and I can't make a salad. To me,
that one kind of blows my mind. It's a salad.
I know, but the way she makes it, and she said the key for her is to cut everything up small. Mm-hmm. You know, everything has to be small.
Yeah.
All right, one final piece that I wanted to get to today. I came across on Reddit a story about how people who cater to the super rich, we asked them, what have you seen? What have you seen? And a couple of comments here. Someone said a friend did some work on Sylvester Stallone's home. Apparently, there's a ton of statues and art of himself, some of which are naked. Okay. And someone said, I heard an interview on the radio from a guy who was Stallone's personal chef in the 90s. He said Stallone was a nice guy. He had something in his house where he could watch the the amount of tickets that his films were selling in live time. So he knew immediately whether the movie was a hit or a flop.
Now that's some what is it, narcissistic stuff right there.
Would you want to know that? Yeah.
I just like the pictures of yourself kind of like, I don't know, if you have pictures of like you and other people, I feel like that's okay, but like to have I don't know, it's just like glorifying yourself.
It goes back to narcissism.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I mean the naked thing, that's just weird, you know. that's just weird.
Someone said, I briefly worked with one of the top Saudi Arabian crown princes in the 80s. He would buy out the top 3 floors of the best hotels, like the Four Seasons. 2 floors were for maids, help, and security. Top floor was for the royal family. Once it was only the prince and his 3 wives. But he still rented out. He would take up the top 3 floors.
Why? Anyways.
Because he can.
I guess, yeah.
My dad's client bought a whole block of houses to build their own house. It is so wide that they had to install a moving walkway like the ones at the airport.
That's crazy. But I laugh because Sarah the other day, because we get the house, right? When all is said and done.
Yes, we're leaving the house to you.
Not to get very, dark.
We are leaving our house to you.
Sarah's like, you know what we should do? We should buy out all of, because we live a couple houses away from the water. We live very close to the water, but we're not right on the water.
3 houses.
Sarah's like, we should buy all of the houses from our house to the water so that we can have a waterfront house. I'm like, you want to buy like 4 or 5 properties?
Yep.
She's like, yeah, and then we're gonna knock them down.
And one of them
I'm like, so you want to spend millions of dollars to buy out these houses, to then knock them down, and remove all value from these houses, to have open lots just to build our house.
And one of them is the town pumping station.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know how you go about doing
I don't know how you buy that.
But all I'm saying is Sarah needs to get very, very, very rich in order to do what she wants to do.
What are these?
That's all I'm saying.
Saudi crown princes, I guess. And finally, a woman who owned a small private jet business told me one time someone paid them to fly their dog by itself to New York City for about $45,000 for some training.
Now,
No other passengers on the plane, just the dog.
Now that one hurts a little bit. You know,
Why?
why not donate $45,000 to like feed the hungry?
Yeah.
Instead, you flew your fucking dog on a private jet. I'm sorry for the swear, but that like when people are like rich people suck, that's what they're talking about. That's what they're talking about right there. Like that's oh my god.
That's just wrong.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Your dog can fly, coach. Okay? I mean, put him in a dog crate and just store him under the plane. They'd probably prefer that.
Or he's your what? Your
Emotional support dog.
Thank you.
$45,000 a private jet. Are you kidding me?
To fly him somewhere else for some training that you can probably get from somebody in your town, right?
Or I mean, you could probably fly. Why don't you fly the trainer to you on like a passenger plane?
There's a thought.
That's cheaper.
Yep.
I mean, you know, Southwest, maybe $150. Allow him to check a bag, bump up
Bags
the price
fly
a little
free.
bit. We're talking sub $200 to get your trainer to come to you.
But no, we spend $45,000
while the rest of the world is crumbling.
Right.
On that note, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah.
Do we have anything, any chats before we check out?
Let's see. I'm so angry.
Uh-oh.
Dana said, reading a paper map is an awesome skill to have. It is. I should probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how to read a paper map. I should probably just get better at it. Abby said, I often tell waitstaff to enjoy their food when they tell me to. Thanks, you too. It's a great time. Yeah, that's one, like when the waiter brings you your food and they're like, enjoy, and you're like, thanks, you too. Again,
what?
call yourself out. Just be like, I'm
sorry.
I don't even know. Yeah. I'm just a loser. I don't know. Anyways.
I've had things happen where, you know, like people say, they'll say something and you say it back to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll say, have a good day, and you too, have a good day. Never mind, you know.
Enjoy your flight. Thanks, you too. To the person working
who's
the
not
counter.
flying.
Yeah, who's not flying.
Yeah.
Anyways, Dana said, when you're a chef, you are very hypercritical of your preparations. I don't take my sandwiches that seriously. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
but no, I hear you. Let's see. Abby says, "Oh, I own the awkwardness." That's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
If you don't own the awkwardness, you're truly awkward. I think when you own the awkwardness, you no longer become awkward. That's
good point.
That's
good point.
The truth. Val said, "I can't wait to use 'Have a nice nay' today."
And she will.
Another T-shirt. Have a nice nay.
Have a nice day.
There we go. Abby says, "'Tis my life. 'Tis mine as well." Dana said, "Buzzard versus hawk. Hawk's wings come to a point. A buzzard's wing looks like 5 fingers as its tip." I want to say that it was probably a buzzard then.
Okay.
I think I remember seeing like the 5. I thought that was a hawk
really?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how it's like steps. Like they got like a finger. They progressively get smaller as it goes down. I thought it was a hawk.
You never knew buzzard before?
I'm stupid. No, I've never heard of a buzzard.
Okay.
Is that where Buzzards Bay gets its name?
I'll have to look it up.
All right, someone let us know.
Okay. I'm going to be busy today.
Yeah.
And on top of that, do you know why I'm making a banana bread today? It's because the bananas are going bad. Whenever the bananas really turn, they're like, "Dad, time to make a banana bread." So
yeah, it's funny because, and I've said this to them. I don't think I've said it on the show. Banana bread is one of the foods where I always think I like it, and like I don't know, it looks great. There's chocolate chips in it. Love chocolate chips.
Yep,
big
chocolate
fan.
chips in mine.
I sit down, I cut myself a piece. Maybe I'll warm it up in the microwave for like
that's what I do.
10 to 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Then I sit down with it, take a bite, and I'm like, I just remembered I don't like banana bread.
I like banana bread.
I like bananas, but I don't like it in my sweets, in my bread. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I do it every time. I'll probably do it again this time. But then I don't. I've said before I don't waste food, so I finish I choke down the banana bread.
Yeah. What a guy.
Yep.
That's me.
I don't waste food.
All right, so we are going to head out to one of our favorite breakfast places down here.
Yes, one final thing. Paul said, "Hi, Pete. Is Abby your niece?" Just wondering.
Oh, yes.
Yes, she is.
Abby is my niece who lives in Vermont, so it's great that we communicate just about every day.
His niece, my cousin.
Yeah.
Fam. That's what she is.
That's what it's all about?
Yes.
Fam. All right. We leave you with a thought for the day today, and our thought is, if you want something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. Think about that, huh?
Boom. I like it.
So go out and make it a great day.
We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.